Do you feel low on energy, notice sudden weight changes, or experience mood swings and brain fog, but aren't sure what's happening inside your body? You are not alone. These can be signs of a thyroid imbalance, something that affects millions of people, especially women. But there is hope. With the right awareness and consistent yogic practices, it is absolutely possible to bring balance and even full recovery, as I have seen with many of my students. Hi, I am Roshani, an internationally certified yoga instructor and wellness facilitator. I am here to help you build consistent habits that support healing from within. And if you would like more such holistic health videos, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Let us now first understand what is thyroid and what are the conditions. The thyroid is a small butterfly-shaped gland in your throat, but its role in your health is huge. It controls metabolism, energy, mood, digestion, and even menstrual health. There are different types of thyroid issues or thyroid conditions, as you may say. The first is hypothyroidism, in which the thyroid gland is underactive. The common symptoms include fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, depression, constipation, and brain fog. The second is hyperthyroidism, in which the thyroid gland is overactive. The common symptoms include weight loss, anxiety, rapid heartbeat, insomnia, and heat intolerance. Other concerns or conditions include goiter, in which the thyroid gland is enlarged, thyroid nodules, and thyroid cancer, each requiring proper diagnosis and care. Now let us understand why the imbalance happens. In yoga, the throat is linked to the Vishuddhi chakra, the center of communication, truth, and emotional clarity. When there is suppression of expression, chronic stress, poor sleep, or disconnection from one's inner truth, this area may become energetically blocked and that can show up physically. From a modern perspective, things like nutritional deficiencies, high stress, hormonal imbalance, and toxins can disturb thyroid function. Let us now explore some powerful yet gentle yoga postures that support thyroid health through circulation, nervous system balance, and chakra activation. Let us first practice Ustrasana, the camel pose. It stimulates the thyroid and throat region by deeply stretching the front of the neck and activating the Vishuddhi chakra. Let us first start by sitting in Vajrasana. You can rise up, come on your knees, raise both the hands up, and one by one you can drop both the hands at the back, touch the heels, and push your hips forward. Then you must slowly release and come back in Vajrasana. If you are someone who finds this difficult, what you can do is, when you are on your knees, you can keep your hands on your waist and you can push your hips forward and bend back. This is one modification that you can do. There is one more modification. Instead of keeping your ankles relaxed, you can tuck your toes, raise your hands up and drop your hands one by one, touch the heels, push your hips forward and stay there. And you will slowly come out of it. The second asana that we are going to practice is Ujjayi, also called as Cobra pose. In this, it gently compresses and activates the thyroid gland while also improving the spinal strength and opening the chest. In this, one must need to lie down on the mat on the stomach. Keep your palms in line. Keep your palms in line with the chest, with chin on the mat and elbows closer to the body. As you inhale, try to lift up with the help of the chest and try to look up a little bit. And as you exhale, you slowly come down. One more time. You inhale with the help of your chest, slowly move the pressure to the palms, and then slowly as you exhale, scale down. The third asana that we are going to practice is Setu Bandhasana or the bridge pose. It enhances the thyroid function by increasing the blood flow to the neck and calming the nervous system. In this, one must lie down on the mat on your back. Take your heels closer to the buttocks. You may either hold your ankles or simply place your palms beside your hips, palms facing down. As you inhale, slowly lift up. It contracts the throat region, thus stimulating the thyroid gland. And as you exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, lift your hips up as much as comfortable for you. Feeling the contraction in the throat region, and as you exhale, you slowly place your hips down. The fourth asana that we are going to practice is Sarvangasana, also called as the shoulder stand. It's a powerful inversion that directly stimulates the thyroid gland and balances the endocrine system. For this, you need to be very careful while you are practicing. Do practice under guidance. To practice Sarvangasana, let us lie down on the mat, and then we need to lift our hips up and then hold it with our hands. Let us lift our hips up. I'm going to hold it with our hands and stay here. By coming down, bring your knees first closer to the forehead or to your face, and then slowly place your hips back on the floor.
Let us now practice the counter pose for Sarvangasana, which is the Matsya also called as the fish pose. In this also one will experience a good stretch in the neck region and thus stimulating the thyroid gland. For that, extend your legs with the help of your elbows. Glide your palms first below your hips. Open your chest and drop your head down. The crown of the head is not touching the mat. Just feel a little expansion in your chest and the stretch in the thyroid region or the throat region, thus stimulating the thyroid gland. And by coming out of the posture, lift your head up, look to your toes, release the hands and slowly lie down again on the mat.
We just practiced Matsya also called as fish pose. It serves as a counter pose to Sarvangasana, which was the shoulder stand that we practiced before. And it gives a strong stretch to the throat, supporting the thyroid health. The last that we are going to practice is Vipreet Karni or the legs up the wall pose. For people who find it difficult to practice Sarvangasana or the shoulder stand, this is the asana that you can practice legs up the wall pose, giving you the same benefits. It restores the hormonal balance, reduces stress and gently supports the thyroid through relaxation and inversion. Let us now practice Vipreet Karni or the legs up the wall pose. For practicing legs up the wall pose, choose an area which is closer to the wall. You can even choose to practice this on the bed as well. For this, we need to start by sitting in this posture by keeping the hips closer or touching to the wall. And then you simply place your upper body down and keep your legs on the wall. Bring your upper body perpendicular to the wall and then straighten your legs. You can keep your hands beside the body, palms facing the ceiling, and you can stay here. If you find that your legs are dropping, you can even keep your hands here for the support and keep the legs straight. And trust me, it is a deeply relaxing posture. For coming out of the posture, you can slowly walk your legs again on the wall, and then with the help of the elbow, you can simply rise up and sit up. For people who are finding it difficult to practice Sarvangasana, the legs of the wall pose is a beautiful variation. There's one more modification to practice Sarvangasana. Let us practice that. So in that, you need to again lie down on the mat and you need to place your feet on the wall, hands beside your body, palms facing down. And then what you do, Hannah, you simply lift your hips up and then you can place it down. You can either do this dynamically by lifting the hips up, pressing your feet on the wall, and then slowly placing it down. And once you are ready and confident, by pressing your feet on the wall, lifting your hips up, slowly take the support of your hands and then straighten your legs. This is the way that you can practice as well. Again, drop your feet onto the wall, place your hips down and you can come out of the posture. One of the most powerful breathing techniques for thyroid health is Ujjayi pranayama. It is often called as the ocean's breath. The Ujjayi pranayama stimulates the vagus nerve, calms the mind, improves focus and activates the Vishuddhi chakra, directly supporting thyroid health. There are other pranayamas also like Nadi Shodhana, which is also called as alternate nostril breathing or Anulom Vinulam, which can be used as a daily calming practice to complement Ujjayi pranayama or Ujjayi breathing. To practice Ujjayi pranayama or Ujjayi breathing, we need to contract this area, glottis. It is the area where we accumulate the phlegm during the coughing phase. So what do? We contract this glottis and we breathe in and breathe out deeply through our nostrils. So for people to understand in a much better way, what do we have to actually do is we have to keep our mouth closed. But we have to imagine that we are breathing in through the closed mouth and exhaling through the closed mouth. So that will automatically help in contracting the glottis region and narrowing the windpipe. And when you do the breathing in this fashion, what happens, and you may feel little irritation in your throat, which is absolutely okay. And you will also hear the sound which is similar to the ocean's wave, like a something like that. Okay, so let us now practice the Ujjayi breath or Ujjayi pranayama. For that, we need to sit in any comfortable posture. Just make sure that you keep your spine straight, roll your shoulders back, keep your hands on your knees, palms facing the ceiling, keep your eyes closed, and slowly bring your attention to the tip of your nose and observe the movement of air as you breathe in and breathe out. Once you feel ready and relaxed, let us now start with deep breathing, taking a slow deep breath in through your nostrils and slowly breathe out. One more time, take a slow deep breath in and slowly breathe out. We shall now start with the practice of Ujjayi pranayama. In that, as I mentioned, you need to keep your mouth closed, contract the glottis and inhale deeply through nostrils and then breathe out. So we'll start with it by contracting the glottis first. In this, there are two ways of practicing. The first, as I mentioned, that you need to contract your glottis and you have to breathe in deeply through your nostrils and exhale. So when you contract your glottis, the windpipe narrows down and you need to actually put in more effort to breathe in and breathe out. The second way to understand it in a much better way is that you need to keep your mouth closed. You are breathing in and breathing out through the nostrils, but you have to imagine that you are trying to breathe in through the mouth and breathe out through the mouth. Okay, so what will happen when you're trying to breathe in, when your lips are closed and when you're trying to breathe in through the mouth, the contraction in the glottis will happen automatically. So whatever feels comfortable for you, you can adopt that technique and practice Ujjayi breathing. I was not able to excel in the first practice, and with gradual practice, you'll be able to do it in a much better way. And as I said, you might feel little irritation in your throat, and that's absolutely okay. With practice, you'll be able to do away with it as well. Let us now understand about Mudra, affirmations and diet tips. Alongside asana and breath, these subtle practices can deeply support thyroid balance. There are various mudras that help in balancing the thyroid imbalance, like Shankh Mudra, Shunya Mudra, Udana Mudra. We are going to practice today Udana Mudra. In yogic philosophy, it is Udana energy that gives your neck the strength to hold your head up and your vocal cords the ability to vibrate. It is beneficial for people with thyroid problems as it helps in improving the thyroid and parathyroid glands functioning. Let us now understand how to practice Udana Mudra. In this, you have to sit in any comfortable posture. You have to use both the hands. You have to join the tips of your thumb, index, middle and ring finger. Keep the little finger extended and place the hand on your knees with palms facing the ceiling. You have to hold this anywhere between 5 to 45 minutes daily. If you are someone who cannot sit at a stretch for 45 minutes, what you can do is you can do it for 10 minutes, 4 times a day, or 15 minutes, 3 times a day, whatever suits you. But you can slowly start first with 5 to 10 minutes and gradually build up on the time. Let us now look into some affirmations which we can repeat while we are practicing the Ujjayi breath or holding the Udana Mudra or any recommended mudra. First, my body is in perfect balance. I speak my truth with love. I release tension and welcome harmony. Now, what are some yogic diet tips? The first is that you need to favor warm, cooked and sattvic food. One must include iodine-rich but natural foods like seaweed, banana stem or sesame. One must avoid cold, raw and processed foods. Try sipping warm water throughout the day and avoid overstimulating foods like caffeine, sugar, deep fried. Many of my students have reported significant relief, better energy and even complete reversal of thyroid dysfunction with these practices. It's not magic, it's consistent mindful work, but it works. Your body is always listening. So to recap, we explored what the thyroid is, why imbalances happen and how yoga, breathwork, mudras, affirmations and diet can support your healing naturally. If this video gave you clarity or helped you feel hopeful, do give it a like, subscribe and share it with someone who may need it. And I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway or let me know what other topics you would like me to cover next. See you in my next video. Till then, Om Namah Shivaya.